Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
With prices soaring at the pump, filling up can be stressful. That's why Discover has your back with cashback. Use Discover to earn 5% cash back at gas stations and Target, now through June, on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate. We know every dollar matters right now, but you can count on us. Get up to $75 cash back this quarter with your Discover It card. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/rewards.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Don't know if you caught this during the football game, the Hawks game, where we actually had a very convincing win. But Alaska, they got Russell as their CFO.
Yes.
They've got a new commercial out, and it's about asking people, hey, man, when you're ready, let's start flying, people. And they were like, look, you can trust us. Things are safe, including the fact that we made this cheesy parody of the song Safety Dance. That's pretty much all about the precautions that they're taking.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen this, Rev, we have it on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. It's really good.
We can fly where you want to. We can leave your house behind. But if your friends don't mask, and why don't they mask? Well, they won't fly this airline.
You can fly if you want to, because we do safety right. We have air that's clean and disinfectant machines, zapping germs like an arcade space bike. And we dance
Do the dance, do the dance.
Everybody wash some hands.
Do the dance, do the dance. We're always wearing a mask. Do the dance, do the dance.
No, seriously, please wash your hands.
Do the dance, do the dance.
Have the filters cleaning commence.
Alaska safety dance. Alaska safety dance.
Hey.
It's actually, I was like,
stuck in my brain.
It is. It's really fun. And I was like, you know what, man? I don't remember the pilots of my airplanes being able to dance like that. They need to show those skills off before they lift up.
Hired dancers, BJ.
Are you sure? I feel like it's our buddy Randy. Our old buddy Randy works for Alaska.
Yeah.
He had
Randy
those moves
can't
like
do
that
with his fingers.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right, fair enough.
We've drank with that guy at many radio conventions.
Yeah.
I'm certain he can't do stuff with his hands like that.
All right, fair enough.
It's funny because I didn't see it at first, and I saw on Twitter people were just like, giving it a hard time, like, oh, this is the cheesiest thing ever, blah, blah, blah. And I went and watched it, and I was like, I don't know why. I think it's because I like that song, and I hate that era of music. But for some reason, the Safety Dance has always been a song that I've enjoyed. So I watched that, and I was like, actually, that kind of put me in a good mood.
You know what did it for me with that song? Was, I think it was Howard Stern's Sulu Dance. Because I'm a Star Trek fan, and I don't know if you ever heard that one, but I think it was on his show where he did a song called The Sulu Dance.
The Sulu Dance.
And it's just George Takei, and it's just like, I think that's what it's called.
I'm looking.
If you can find it. And ever since that, it was a great, all the way through the whole thing. And, I think it's called the Sulu Dance or something like that, but that's what helped me out with it.
You.
Yeah, and ever since then, I was like, I really dig this song just because I like Star Trek, and
Was Safety Dance, was that Men Without Hats?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that was a big hit when I was basically a young man.
Oh, yeah, I love that one. There
was
Men Without Hats, then it was Men at Work.
I always got those confused.
Who can it be now? Those are the guys from Down Under with the Vegemite sandwich.
and Men at Work were the band that I was so obsessed with, and I wanted a T-shirt so bad. My T-shirt addiction started at a very young age, and I wanted it so bad. I got to give props to my mom looking back on it, because she tried to find a Men at Work t-shirt everywhere, and everywhere was just like, no. We do not have a Men at Work t-shirt available for you to purchase. It wasn't like back in nowadays where you can just go on the internet and you can find anything. So she went to one of those those cheesy t-shirt places, and with that felty letters. And had them,
yeah.
Are you serious?
The iron-on
felt letters, and she just got like a baseball, like 3/4 sleeve T-shirt with like blue sleeves. I still can picture it in my head, white shirt with the blue letters, and it just said "Men at Work."
Your mom's amazing, dude.
Man, that's how they had to do.
And I was so pumped. I'm like, I have an exclusive Men at Work shirt.
Oh, that is so great.
I'm sure if Men at Work saw it, they're like, where did you get that? We don't have shirts. You know what I mean? And I wore that shirt all the time to school.
Well, that's, I'm telling you
so
again.
stoked.
Well, the apple of your mom's eye.
Yes.
That's what it was. That's probably why your brother beat you up so much.
Was it itchy? Was the patch itchy?
No, because it was just a shirt.
It's the letters, Danny.
The letters were just ironed onto the shirt. So I didn't
This
feel
is before you could get those cool patches.
Well, no. Mine was, my mom did kind of the same thing. I really wanted a Nike shirt when I was a kid.
Oh, boy.
But she couldn't afford the Nike shirts. So in New Mexico, in the parking lots around Christmas time, there would be people that would show up and sell Nike out of the back of their van.
It's just like New York, selling all the movies that they shouldn't be selling.
I mean, they're just getting people ready for that Wish.com website.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
$5. I got all the Nike shirts I needed. I went to school, but man, it would itch like my chest crazy because it was like an iron-on patch, but for some reason it was just like hard material. And I was like, Mom, I don't think these are Nike. No, they're Nikes. Okay, cool.
It says Nike on it.
We've got Nike at home.
Well, now
why is it spelled Nikey? Nike. It's Nike.
Thanks, Mom. The Swish logo is now a rash on my chest.
Right.
Well, now you have a Nike shirt forever, son. Oh, man. Hey, this is some tough news, man. I hope they can work this out before Christmas. Santa got pulled over by the cops.
I can't believe it.
This is and for not having the proper lights on his sleigh. Oh, they got to work this out. Steve will tell you all about it. He's got the Rings report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks to Kia PR for giving us the Migs Report. And today's the day to put chocolate on whatever you want.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. So
wow.
Maybe it's a strawberry and it's a dingleberry, a homemade dingleberry. Enjoy yourself a dingleberry today.
I can put chocolate on my dingleberry?
You can put chocolate already on your chocolate covered strawberry if you want.
Okay, fine.
I think Vicky brought in some chocolate cake.
Oh.
Actually, it is white cake with a cream cheese filling we can put chocolate on top of.
Dibs.
Steve, you were completely wrong about that cake, by the way.
Yeah, not even close. Not even close. I saw, she said she brought in cake. I just was making it was a 50-50 chance, BJ. It was a 50-50 chance.
I think Vicky brought in a monkey wrench, if I'm not mistaken. No, Steve, it's a cake.
All right.
Well, Red was supposed to bring in a chocolate cake.
Oh,
wow. You're going to call me out on that one.
You're right.
German chocolate, one of my favorites that I won't get to enjoy.
Well, you would assume that, but maybe you'll have some because maybe my wife was awesome and maybe there's a slice in the fridge for you.
That's what I saw in the fridge this morning.
But, I mean, if you don't want it, I mean, I can just take it back home and give it back to my wife.
I thought I saw something chocolatey.
Oh, you did see something chocolatey.
So you all can kiss my butt.
Well, no, now you do. I just lost my piece of cake. Tell your wife she's amazing.
Nice.
I would say you're amazing, but I know she's the one that made it happen.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's a story that happened in Northern Ireland where it's just like, I guess we just can't have fun things in life because there's a Santa Claus over there.
What's the matter, me boy?
And he was doing a sleigh tour in the neighborhood. So he's on his little sleigh and he's handing out presents to kids. But then the cops came over and stopped him from doing it because they got a complaint from somebody who's complaining about Santa Claus. But apparently somebody was not happy with Santa because he didn't have proper lights on his sleigh.
Wow.
So they wouldn't let him go back until he would add a white light on the front and a red light on the back to make it vehicle compliant, I guess. And
oh, boy.
Oh, jeez. There's actual audio of the cops talking to Santa, and I just love there's people in the background going, "You like, thanks, fun police."
Yeah.
These have a white light in the front and red in the back. Right, so what do you want us to do? So, look, I mean, we have to take your phone. You know, you want to just, you have to wrap.
Killjoy!
That's it.
Serious? Why are you in the serious? Make lots of money, kids here.
I love that one woman. Killjoy!
Yeah, I know. That is
that officer and the person who knocked out Santa getting coal for Christmas.
I feel bad for the officer because it's like, do I got to be doing this?
True.
Yeah. I guess I do.
Well, there's a woman in Ontario, Canada, that is sick of the porch pirates. And you know what the best way is to combat porch pirates?
A machine gun?
Well, okay. You know what the second best way to combat porch pirates is? Poop.
Oh, really?
That's what she did. She was sick of all these package thieves showing up, taking her packages. I guess for the last few years she's been dealing with this. So she put a box of poop on her front porch, acting like it was like an Amazon delivery. And within 40 minutes, somebody stole that box of poop.
Oh, jeez.
So I love this.
I love that idiot, whoever it was, that criminal, opened up that box and got a pleasant, stinky surprise.
Woo! It's a party.
The funny part is that the homeowner said she caught the theft on her Ring cam, and a neighbor identified the culprit as the same person who recently took a package from them as well. Hopefully they stop doing it now.
I know they're doing stings around here, where the police are putting empty boxes on porches and then just doing stakeouts.
Whoa. Ooh, yeah. I want to be a part of that.
Would you like to be the thief?
Yes.
Because then you'd get arrested.
Tell me where to go.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, 2020 is almost done, and I honestly thought I had the wrap on it. I thought I was for sure going to be Dad of the Year. In my rookie season, no less, I thought I've got the award locked in.
You made a balloon arch for a kid that's like, I don't even know what the hell that is.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I think that should get you something.
Dad of the Year. But then this guy comes in at the last minute for the W, and I'm not happy about it.
What? What'd he do, man?
All right, I'm kidding. This guy in Canada is easily the Dad of the Year. He has an 8-year-old by the name of Derek Jr., so Derek Sr. and his kid. His kid has a large birthmark on his torso that I guess has made him very self-conscious about taking off his shirt and swimming and doing all the things with other kids. He's just kind of embarrassed by it. So what does Derek Sr. do? Goes to the tattoo parlor, 30 hours, gets a massive tattoo, a replica of his son's birthmark on his own stomach and chest. Took 6 to 8 weeks to complete, and it's just, I don't know if you've seen it,
I'd like
BJ.
to see this picture of this birthmark.
I mean, he put in some time to get this done, but you can see right there.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And it looks just like his kid's, and his kid's got a huge smile on his face because his dad's showing him, like, hey, I'm here with you. In fact, here's Derek Jr. talking about how touched he was when his dad did this to make him feel better.
Me and my sisters played for a little while in the pool, and then my dad said, Derek, come over here, and I want to show you something. And then he took off his shirt, and then there was a huge tattoo of my birthmark there. I was happy, and I was a little confused because I didn't know that he was going to do that.
Whoa, dude. That's epic.
That's fatherly love right there.
You know, that really...
you know what? The more I think about it, I think my balloon arch is actually more impressive.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's Derek talking about how the process was painful, but it was totally worth it.
I wanted to see his reaction. I think he was happy that, that I did it. And now we have the same marks for life.
Now, I'm aware of those kind of birthmarks, and I do believe that they do have procedures to get rid of them. So wouldn't it have been better? I don't know if it's legal for a kid.
I don't know that.
But I think the kid probably would rather have the birthmark removed than dad getting one. It's like, okay, well, are you going to go to school with me and go everywhere with me with this?
Well, where is he going to school? I mean, how often is he taking off his shirt in school?
Oh, man, gym class sometimes, the locker room, that was a beating for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it, but, there's something about me that's different than a lot of kids growing up, and that was not fun.
Well, yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. So, but
it was nice that when there was an ant issue at your school that it was taken care of.
Thanks.
No?
You know what? I think you need to go back and watch a lot of the training videos our company has.
My bad. All right. Well, I passed them, so I think I'm fine.
Oh, you passed them. You're the ace student.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have what I think might be the reason why Vicky is now going to watch professional football more frequently.
What's going on?
Something that Nickelodeon is doing. They're partnering with CBS. I thought this was a joke, and they're legit doing this as a way to kind of get kids engaged with pro football. They're going to air one of the NFL wildcard playoff games on January 10th, the 1:30 game. So it's going to be on CBS, but it's also going to be on Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon's going to cartoonify it. So they're going to add cartoon filters to the players. They have googly eyes, or while the ball's being kicked, it's got some crazy little streamer thing going. The end zone's going to be a slime pit as well, and dude, it's insane. Seeing they're just going to cartoonify the game as it's going on.
It's called Nick Play.
It's called Nick Play, yep.
What? Oh, my God. Look at this.
So if you don't want to watch the actual football game that weekend, Vicky, you can watch the Nickelodeon version.
What makes... I kind of want...
That's going to be the Seahawk game.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch that.
I'm going to DVR it.
That's nuts.
I'm going to want to watch maybe I'll just say screw it and watch the Nickelodeon version.
That is pretty wild. January 10th.
Yep, 1:30 game.
Okay.
Remember that.
That could be us.
Right? Wow. That'd be awesome if Russell Wilson's got googly eyes.
Yeah.
Because when I watch him play, I get googly eyes.
There you go. That's pretty cool that the NFL allowed this. Because Viacom, I think, owns CBS, or at least has, or used to have some connection to them if they don't now. But so that's kind of cool. The NFL was like, yeah, let's do it.
And it's a massive, I guess the halftime show is going to show some SpongeBob thing. It's like a massive commercial for SpongeBob, I guess, because there's something coming up with SpongeBob. I don't know.
I'm just excited. You said SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob.
Okay.
Wow. It's going to be the AFC wildcard game, though.
Oh, that makes sense because CBS has all the AFC games for the most part.
Son of a gun.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, the NFC wildcard game, I guess, is being sponsored by Pornhub. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, that's
really
cool.
Yeah, they're working on getting their verified thing, so they had to remove a lot of videos. So they're going to pornify the NFC wildcard game for the NFC.
Are they all going to be naked running around on the field? Is that the idea?
No, let's make them up. I don't think anything's going to happen. Pornhub's not really showing the game.
No, that's the game Vicky really would watch.
That'd be funny. Never mind.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, how about you continue with the news?
A weird transition. Yes, sir. 48 degrees, rain. That's the Mix Report, and that's what's up.
There we go. We went to something wholesome, and of course
That's why I shut it down, BJ.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Hey, looks like our dreams are coming true. Tom Cruise is doing another Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Which is, we figured out, 25 years old since the first one? Did we come to the 25 to 30 years?
It's almost, I think, yeah.
It's insane that's how long he's been doing these movies, is like close to 25 years. And he's doing another one, and he's given us a Christian Bale moment, I think.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because apparently the Mission Impossible for this one is trying to get everyone on the crew to wear masks and not get COVID.
Dun, 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 dun. But they always have cool masks, man. Benji isn't Benji the one that makes all the cool masks that make you look like anybody else?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, it should be easy to get them to wear masks on Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise did lose it, though, because there were crew members who violated COVID protocols. And thank you to the person that recorded Tom Cruise losing his S.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us! Because they believe in us and what we're doing! And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs. I don't ever want to see it again! Ever! And if you don't do it, you're fired. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it! And you too! And you too! That's it! No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood?
Yes.
If I see it again, you're gone.
Cause you had a bad day.
I mean, I know his heart's in the right place, but he just doesn't come off as anything but a diva.
Way to rally the troops, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. People are losing their ass, though, dude. I mean...
Oh, for sure.
I mean, look, here's what you know. You know that he doesn't have to worry about putting food on the table unless he's blown all his money. I mean, I don't think he has.
But he's saying the crew.
Exactly.
You know, there's a lot of people whose lives are
Exactly.
on the line right now.
Yeah, so I mean, his heart's in the right place, but he still comes off like a diva. It's unfortunate. I mean, because it's not him that he's trying to protect, because he's probably got everything he needs.
I'm sick of the apologies, and you. I wonder which guys he was pointing at. How awkward was that?
Oh,
you have Tom Cruise yelling at you.
He was pointing at Simon Pegg.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
exactly. I told Simon, wear that mask. I don't know. At that point, you're like, oh man, am I the guy?
Well, shout out to whoever decided to get their phone and record the audio.
That person's fired. You know that once Tom hears about
figure
this,
that out, though?
Oh, he will. Did you hear how he went? Just nuts then. And he's on Mission Impossible.
That's
they
true.
will do a secret operation to find out who recorded.
They have the technology.
Oh man. Oh man.
I'm wondering if he's feeling extra about this, because I think it was either the last Mission Impossible movie or the one before. He's very adamant about doing his own stunts.
Right.
And he did one where he broke his ankle.
Yeah.
And so they had to shut down for a couple of weeks until he could heal up, and that cost a lot of money.
Yeah, no one yelled at him when he broke his ankle.
Right, when he decided,
it's not my fault that short people get COVID quicker. That's what I read. It's true, right?
Sorry, Vicky.
Short people get
Don't touch what I'm touching.
COVID quicker.
Oh, geez. I read it on the internet. It's someone a meme. It's true.
It's on the internet meme thing. It's on that machine.
Memes are real, man.
Yeah. Do your research.
Yeah, come on, man.
Google it.
Hey, I do plenty of meme research.
Man, that would have made my life having Tom Cruise yell at me.
Yeah. Look, look.
I would have tried so hard not to laugh.
That would have been hard. I know. It's and it's only because Tom Cruise has just had a history of what is going on with you, Tom?
Yeah.
So you sure that just wasn't a scene in the movie, LOL? Oh, they should use that in the deleted scenes at least.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's like Tropic Thunder when he's Les.
Right.
He's just yelling and screaming.
He's really yelling at one of the operatives for not wearing a mask. That's really what it is.
So it says, did you guys just replay the audio of BJ yelling at someone who wanted to be a voice actor? Oh. No, that was Tom Cruise yelling at a crew.
Wow. Do I sound like Tom Cruise when I'm doing that?
No, you sound worse. It's fine.
Oh, okay, great.
I mean, at least you don't curse.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's because I'm on the radio. Had we not been on the radio, I would have been cussing that guy out badly.
That sounds about right.
And I don't think he was wearing a mask either, that voice actor guy. So if I'd have known that at the time.
But yeah, you're right. His heart's the way he did it, not so great. But the heart, you could tell, was he's like, I don't want to go to bed at night knowing that people aren't being able to pay their bills and not being able to help put their kids through college and things on. When you're listening to it, you can tell his heart is that he doesn't want to shut down production because a lot of people's livelihoods are being affected by it. But man, he just went off the deep end.
And they've also he had issues with Top Gun Maverick, where COVID shut them down for a while. So I think he's still probably super pissed about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
COVID? That. I don't know who got COVID. Apparently, a lot of the crew members. So
he's just he's on edge.
Absolutely. He even paid over $600,000 to have the cast and crew isolated on an old cruise ship. So he's all in on this.
Yeah. So hey, I think he was justified. Tom Cruise is my hero. That's the thing. I think if you had you have Tom Cruise and you have Christian Bale. Christian Bale was just a D.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just all about the process, where Tom is, going beyond the process. I agree with that. Yeah, it's just funny. It's just hearing it just makes it sound like it's just like I said, he sounds a little diva. Even though you and I both agree, heart's in the right place.
Oh, good for you.
See, I think Christian does the better one. But,
yeah,
I really do.
Just be sorry. Think for 1 second.
Yeah.
Plus, he was closer to the microphone. So
that's the other thing too, man.
Wasn't wearing a mask. He's
the guy with the phone. You really got
professional. Make sure you project better.
You got to do a better job. So that was audio. I wonder if there's any video going along with it.
I think someone might have, from what it sounds like, because I looked around and it's like, here's the audio, and then click here for the audio. I think someone just had like their phone in their pocket.
Oh, makes sense.
Video mode and just started recording, but you couldn't. Yeah. Like, he's not going to be like,
Tom, get over here, Tom. Tom, the light's bad over there. Come over here, Tom. We want to frame you right way while you go on your tirade.
Wear a mask and stop filming me in the vertical mode. This is a movie. It's supposed to be horizontal.
What's wrong with you? Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
Who is the main protagonist in the Hunger Games book trilogy?
Cat piss.
No.
Daenerys.
No.
Katniss.
Yes.
Jesus.
I got it right. What do you? Stop with the judging.
Stop with the judging. All right, fine. All right, you want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Migs. We'll do that at 6:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills. And of course we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field. But one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
With prices soaring at the pump, filling up can be stressful. That's why Discover has your back with cashback. Use Discover to earn 5% cash back at gas stations and Target, now through June, on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate. We know every dollar matters right now, but you can count on us. Get up to $75 cash back this quarter with your Discover It card. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/rewards.